Good evening, everyone. It's Sheikah Nicole reporting to you live from my living room floor. So, I am posting this video tonight because I want to teach you guys how I tutor my son on multiplication. I have been tutoring my son since he's been in kindergarten, and I was able to tutor him up into third grade level. And from that point on, I stopped. Now he's in the fourth grade and he is learning how to do multiplication and division. He's been having a difficult time with multiplication because he can't remember, certain numbers. And like most children, they know their multiples of ones, twos, and fives, right? So he was having difficulty times with the threes and the fours and the sixes and the sevens and the eights and the nines. So I showed him a way that I taught myself a long time ago on how to do multiplication. Now, I know we don't want our children to use their fingers, and I know we don't want them to use calculators. We're not even going to let them use calculators. But encourage them to use those fingers. Never be ashamed to use those fingers. Because not only, this will help them, it will also channel their brain as well. And as they get older, they will begin to have a memory on what finger equals what in that multiplication, instead of them having to count each finger. So I was able to teach myself in elementary school, and I know what my multiplications are. Don't get me wrong, I'm 32 years old, and I still use my fingers. But you will never hear me say 1, 2, 3. No, I won't do that. But I know what my numbers are by my fingers. It's just like sign language. So this is what I did. So say, for instance, my son comes to me and he say, Mom, I don't know what 3 times 4 is. So I say, okay, well, do you know what 3 times 2 is? And he said, yeah, I know what 3 times 2 is 6. So I said, well, hold up your hand, right? I said, you see those boxes on your hands? You're going to use those numbers to help you guide with your multiplication. So I say to him, you know that 3 times 2 is 6. And I said, you want to know why these 2 fingers equal to 6? It's because you have 6 boxes. You have 6 boxes on your fingers. So 3 times 2 is 6. Now, so let's start from 1. 3 times 1 is what? 1, 2, 3. 3. 3 times 2, starting from 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 times 2 is 6. Go to 3. When you go to 3, you start from 6, 7, 8, 9. So 3 times 3 is what? 9. Go to 4, starting from 9, 10, 11, 12. 3 times 4 is 12. And every kid knows what 3 times 5 is, and all their 5s is 15. So he came to me, well, what about the big numbers? What if I don't have enough fingers, enough squares on my fingers? I said, well, then you have to know in your brain that you're counting for 6 squares. So say, for instance, 6 times 3. So I said, well, what's 6 times 2? He said 12. And I said, okay, 6 times 2 is 12. Then you go to your third finger and you count your six boxes. So you know this is 12. So you go from 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 3 times 6 is 18. What is 3 and what is 6 times 4? Well, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24. He said, well, on my thumb I only got 2 boxes. I said, well, just imagine that you got a box right here. So you already know 6 times 4, is 24. You go from 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 6 times 5 is 30. Same thing with the larger number with 9. You already know, 9 times 2 is what?
9 times 2 is 18.
18. 18. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So 9 times 3 is 27. But you have to remember in your mind that you're counting also just 9 boxes as you're counting the second time. So that's my way of teaching them. So peace out, you guys. I hope this helped you guys, and you can keep your money in your pockets from having to hire a tutor, because I know it can be stressful. But because I have been teaching my son for so long, I was able to build this bond with him, because all he know from when he was a baby, and not a baby but a younger child in kindergarten, was that I was doing my cakes. and I was running my business. So I was using my business and my cakes, my ingredients, to teach him everything. So I was using the amount of eggs and the amount of flour, and he knew fractions, and he knew all of that. So it becomes easy when you build that type of bond with your child, and they're willing to listen because they think, oh, mom is super intelligent, mom is smart, right? So it becomes a lot easier, and it builds that bond between you and your child. So I hope this helped you guys. I will begin to post more videos, and I have a lot more things to share with you guys. So I appreciate you guys supporting my page, and I guess that's it. Peace.